Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Today, my dear friends, we're celebrating Wednesday of the 10th week in the ordinary time. And we are being invited to reflect today on the law. If you have listened to the long first reading for today coming from the book of Kings, we hear of a very interesting episode in the life of Elijah. No, I am tempted even to just focus on it, no, because of the details, no, of the literary piece, no. Napaka-tempting to spend a lot of time to reflect on the first reading for today. And let us try to see whether there is a connection to the law and to what Jesus is telling us today in the gospel. Well, Jesus said in the gospel, very familiar naman sa atin to, no? It was in the time when Jesus was being perceived by the Pharisees, no, as violating the laws. Kasi yung mga kautusan, no, the laws, when we make use of the term laws in scriptures, no, we are not talking about civil law. No? We are talking about, no, in their culture, no, the law of Yahweh. No? And the law of Yahweh is the law of the land. No? Aside from the law being promulgated by Rome, no, the conquering nation, they were reigned by the law of Yahweh. No? Ito yung naghaharing kautusan, naghaharing batas, no, sa kanilang lupain. No? So, technically, yung civil law and the law of Moses or the law of Yahweh ay halos isa, no, sa kanilang bayan. No? Yun ang kanilang sinusunod. That's how powerful the law is. That's how influential the law is for the Israelites, for the Jewish people. And so the Pharisees perceived Christ as a threat against the law because of his preaching, because of the manner he was raising his disciples and teaching them, no, and how he carries himself. Somehow he appeared to them as a threat against the law, which was at the center of their faith. And so Jesus now tells his disciples, I have come not to abolish the law or the prophets, I have come even to fulfill them. No? And if you look at the events of the granting of the law, no, in the Old Testament, we know of Moses climbing up the mountain, communing with God, and receiving the law, which will guide them. Which will guide them. And we can surmise that the law that was given by Yahweh to Moses was to put order into their lives. May kautusan si Yahweh sa mga Israelita sa pamamagitan ni Moises. Doon sa bundok, sa ibabaw ng bundok binigay, para magkaroon ng kaayusan ang buhay nila. Dahil sa kasalanan ay nagulo. Okay? Now, in today's gospel, we hear of Jesus talking to his disciples, explaining to them his role. Not to abolish the law and the prophets, but to fulfill them. If you try to study the sequence of events in the Gospel of Matthew, we will find that Jesus was on the mountain. It is part of his sermon. Nandun siya sa ibabaw din ng bundok. And now he's preaching to them, telling them, I have come not to abolish the law. He's explaining to them the law that is found in himself. That he himself is the fulfillment of both the law and the prophets. And we know that this will be perceived better in the episode of the Transfiguration. When Jesus on top of the mountain, no, transfigured and appeared beside him were Moses and Elijah. Moses being the representative of the law and Elijah being the representative of the prophets. Now, we understand that God is giving humanity the law. Jesus. Jesus is the law. In Him is found the order towards a fruitful kind of life, which is the purpose of the laws in the Old Covenant. Kaya siguro binigay din sa atin ng simbahan ng unang pagbasa. Sabi dun sa unang pagbasa, si Elijah ay nakikipagtunggali sa mga pagano, sa mga followers ni Baal. At sila'y nandoon sa Mount Carmel na tinatawag. Bundok na naman. Bundok na naman. To prove the law of God, sa bundok na naman. At doon sabi niya, bakit ba ayaw niyong maniwala sa Diyos? Bakit ba lagi na lang kayo dyan sa Baal ninyo? Sige, sabi ni Elijah sa kanila. Let us see whether who is real, your God, Baal, or my God, the Lord, the powerful. Kaya anong ginawa nila? Naglatag sila ng mga altar ng sakripisyo. At yung mga pagano, yung mga sumusunod kay Baal, ay nagsasayaw. Nag-ritual sila doon. Kasi ang hamon ay mag-alay ng sakripisyo at huwag nilang sisindihan. Diyos nila ang dapat magsindi. Kung talagang totoo yung Diyos na yon. At nagsasayaw buong umaga yung mga followers ni Baal, walang nangyari. Parang nang-aasar pa. Very comical yung ating first reading. Sabi pa ni Elijah, ano na? Ano nangyari sa inyo? Nangyari? Niloloko-loko pa niya, baka kulang pa. Sige pa, tawag pa. Tinatawag nila si Baal. Pero walang nangyari. Dumating ang oras ng sakripisyo, pero walang nangyari. And now, it's Elijah's turn. And look at how detailed Elijah was in offering the sacrifice. Very detailed according to the law. Very orderly yung kanyang pagsasakripisyo. Without the fire, of course. Hindi na siya yung nagsindi. Inutusan niya yung mga tao, ilatag yan. Lagyan ng mga bato. Buhusan ng tubig. Isa pa uli. Very orderly. Very orderly. And then he prayed to God and said, Lord, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, let it be known this day that you are God in Israel, and that I am your servant and have done all these things by your command. Answer me, Lord, so that these people may know that you are the Lord. At nasunog yung sakripisyo. Fire came down from heaven and consumed the sacrifice. And what was the result? The people fell prostrate and said, the Lord is God, the Lord is God. They believed in the Lord. The law of the Old Covenant, as detailed as this, leads to an orderly kind of life which must lead towards the worship of the one true God. That is the purpose of the old law. Now in Jesus we see the law embodied in Jesus. That a person must live his life orderly, leading to the worship of the Father. Kaya yung mga kautusan, sinasabi ni Jesucristo ng lahat ng mga yan sa Old Testament, ay hindi ko sinisira. Bagkus ay dapat makita ninyo sa aking pagiging isang katulad ninyo, na ang kautusan ay dapat magdulot ng kaayusan sa iyong buhay. At ang kaayusan ng iyong buhay ay dapat dalhin ka sa pagpupuri sa Ama. Very logical. The law being fulfilled in Jesus tells us that our life, when ordered by the law of God, must lead us towards a true worship of the Father. And the law in Jesus, being fulfilled in Himself, is the law of love. The law of love. Love must put order in our life. Kaya siguro pwedeng tanongin natin yan. Pwedeng maging litmus test. No? Di ba? Pwedeng maging litmus test yan sa buhay natin. Ito bang pagmamahal na mayroon ako ay nagdudulot ng pagpapabuti sa akin at pagpapabuti sa iba, sa mga nasa relasyon, no? Siguro magandang tanungin ng sarili, ang pag-ibig bang mayroon ako ay nagpapabuti sa akin at nagpapabuti sa aking minamahal? Because that is the ultimate goal. No? The law being given so that order may be placed and put in our lives so that we may be led towards the true worship of the Father. Naalala ko tuloy yung isang instance, no, nung kami ay nagkita ng aking classmate na si Father Rani. No, si Father Rani ay naka-assign sa minor seminary sa Guadalupe. No? Halos boss na siya doon at halos boss na rin siya sa MAPSA. No? Kasi matalino tong kaklase kong to, no? Kaibigan ko ito. At after ordination, medyo matagal kami bago nagkita. And then, I said Mass in EDSA Shrine. I had a regular Mass there before, no? Nung maluwag-luwag pa yung schedule ko. Ngayon, hindi na kaya. No? I had a Mass there, so I went there. At nag-abot kami doon sa simbahan. No? At nung nagkita kami sa loob ng simbahan, kaming dalawa ay nagkakwentuhan ng kaunti tungkol sa simbahan mismo, sa buhay ng simbahan. So, let's say, ecclesiastical chismax. No? No? Yan ang technical term for that. No? Pinag-usapan namin sa mga obispo, mga pari, mga assignments. No? Pinag-usapan namin dun sa loob ng simbahan. At habang kami nag-uusap dalawa, may sumitsit. At nakita namin ang isang matanda na nakaluhod sa loob ng EDSA Shrine. Tingin sa amin. Sabi niya. No, nung una, syempre, no, ano kami, it caught our attention, no? At halos isipin namin, pari kami parehas. Tungkol sa simbahan pinag-uusapan namin. But afterwards, we smiled at each other and said, sa labas na nga tayo. No? Because we realized, we're not exempted. No? We're not exempted from that little rule of maintaining silence inside the church. No? And so we went out, doon namin pinagpatuloy yung pag-uusap namin. Nagtatawa na kami, sabi namin, oo nga, no? Pari pa naman tayo. No? No? Pari pa naman tayong ingay natin sa loob ng simbahan. No? The law, no matter how big it is or how small it is, must put order in your life. And that orderliness in your life leads you towards the true worship of the Father. And so today we try to check, no, the way we carry ourselves. Let us try to check whether we are really living out, no, the law being given to us. Are we following Jesus, who is the law, the fulfillment of the law? And is our love, no, that we have for ourselves and for others, putting order in our lives?